On January 1st, a powerful 7.5 magnitude earthquake struck Ishikawa, Japan, leaving many people stunned. What's even more surprising is that Nostradamus, the famous French astrologer, predicted this event over 400 years ago. His predictions are gaining attention as more evidence seems to support them. This year, according to his prophecies, something even more shocking might happen. So stay tuned until the end of this video to learn what could be in store for our planet. The earthquake in Japan claimed 55 lives, and many are connecting it to Nostradamus' predictions. In his famous book Les Prophéties, published in 1555, Nostradamus wrote about a cataclysmic earthquake off Japan's coast in 2024, followed by a tsunami that would destroy homes and kill hundreds. This startlingly accurate prediction has caught the world's attention. Nostradamus has predicted several major events in history, including the rise of Hitler and the death of Queen Elizabeth I, which have already come true. With many more events possibly unfolding this year, let's take a closer look at who Nostradamus was and why his predictions are so intriguing. Born Michel de Nostradamus, Nostradamus lived from 1503 to 1566. His book Les Prophéties contains 942 poetic quatrains, each predicting future events. He wrote in a mix of languages, including Greek, Latin, Provençal, and Italian, to obscure the meanings and avoid persecution by the Church. Only those familiar with these languages could interpret his work. Some of his most notable predictions include natural disasters, man-made catastrophes, and the deaths of important figures. For instance, he predicted the Great Fire of London in 1666 with the chilling words, "The blood of the just will be lacking in London, burnt up in the fire of '66. The ancient lady will topple from her high place, and many of the same sect will be killed." It's clear that Nostradamus' work continues to fascinate people, leaving us wondering what other events his prophecies might foretell. The Great Fire of London started on September 2, 1666. What began as a small fire in Thomas Farriner's bakery on Pudding Lane quickly spread, engulfing the entire city. But that's just one famous event. Nostradamus also predicted events like Hitler's rise in Europe. He wrote about a child born to poor parents in Western Europe who would charm the masses and gain power in the East. This description eerily matches Hitler, who led the Nazi Party and left a lasting mark on history. The reference to Asta is believed to point to the Danube River, near where Hitler was born. Nostradamus also foresaw the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki during World War II. He described a heavenly dart causing great destruction, bringing a proud nation to its knees. These bombings were catastrophic, leading to immense suffering and long-lasting radiation effects. Looking ahead, Nostradamus' predictions for 2024 suggest it could be a challenging year. He warned of a dry earth, severe droughts, and devastating floods. These disasters may come one after another, leaving little time to recover. As we move through this year, it's a reminder to stay prepared for the unexpected. Earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. Earthquakes and volcanic eruptions could cut off access to water, leading to dehydration and major societal changes. These disasters might bring famine and drought, leaving people struggling for food and water. The situation could worsen, with no monks, abbots, or novices left to guide people. Honey may become more expensive than candle wax, and the price of wheat could skyrocket. In desperation, people might even turn against each other for survival. Wealthy nations could face financial crises, and social unrest might tear countries apart. People might return to farming or migrate to regions with better water access. States could clash over water resources, creating further conflict. Preparing for these challenges is better than regretting later. Putin's health and leadership shakeup. Nostradamus also predicted health issues for Vladimir Putin in 2024. The Russian leader might face a turbulent year, with someone close to him trying to take advantage of his condition. This confidant could attempt to seize power both nationally and internationally, leading to political instability in Russia. Economic shifts and India's role. A major shift in the global economy is also expected. Nostradamus hinted at leaders struggling with doubt, currencies fluctuating, and new trends emerging. He predicted India would play a crucial role in reshaping the global geopolitical and financial landscape in 2024. The Year of the Dragon. The year 2024, referred to as the Dragon Year, is predicted to bring prosperity, courage, trust, and wealth. A decentralized digital world might open new opportunities. Contact with extraterrestrial life. One of Nostradamus's most intriguing predictions is contact with extraterrestrial beings. These creatures are believed to be monitoring Earth and might establish a fragile peace with humanity by the end of 2024. A telepathic connection could allow humans to communicate without words, fostering unity and reducing conflicts. Naval events and leadership changes. Nostradamus also predicted significant naval events. He mentioned red adversaries becoming pale with fear, possibly referring to China and a potential attack on Taiwan. He also suggested a leadership change in the British monarchy. The King of Isles, possibly King Charles III, might face personal attacks over his relationship with Camilla. Nostradamus previously predicted the death of Queen Elizabeth II, and he now foresees a new pope replacing Pope Francis after his passing, potentially bringing changes to the Catholic Church. A younger pope might take power, potentially leading to a decline in the influence of the Catholic Church. This idea might remind you of another prophecy, the Saint Malachi prophecy about the last pope. Perhaps it's connected. Nostradamus, a renowned expert in astronomy and medicine, was fluent in several languages, including Latin and Greek. He had a deep passion for astrology and studied it extensively. As a successful physician, he made many predictions that continue to intrigue people today. While many strongly believe his prophecies will come true, only time will reveal the truth. Still, some feel it's time to prepare. Despite facing criticism for his predictions, Nostradamus stayed true to his beliefs and continued his work. He passed away in 1566, leaving behind a legacy of cryptic verses that challenge us to uncover the mysteries of life. These writings offer clues to the future, though interpreting them isn't easy. Nostradamus was truly unique, one in a million, with the ability to foresee what lies ahead. While many people believe in his predictions, others dismiss them as mere imagination. The question is, do you believe? Could these predictions come true this year? It's uncertain, and only time will tell. To understand Nostradamus's accuracy, we can compare his predictions with historical events. Interestingly, many align closely with what he foresaw. However, some of his verses remain undeciphered, and they seem important. For example, he predicted that a young lion would defeat an older one in combat. In one battle, the younger lion would pierce the older lion's eyes through a golden cage, inflicting fatal wounds. Another prophecy describes a time when captives, princes and lords, will be received as divine figures by an oppressed populace. These predictions leave us wondering about their meaning and whether they will come true. What do you think?